Okay, beloved ones, I am continuing this video. I had to move to another location. Forgive the echo. I'm in a different room, but I want to continue with this video because when we can synchronize the dance of life, we are on our way. So I was discussing the divine feminine. When we can honor ourselves, when we can express ourselves, we will be able to dance in our own rhythm, feeling ourselves, seeing ourselves, and not caring about what another person may be thinking of you. Because I'm here to tell you, when a person projects their own fear onto you, that is exactly what they're doing. They are projecting. Remember that word. Projecting their fear, which can be insecurities, it can be unworthiness, it can be jealousy, it can be all of those things, dear ones. So when we have the courage, and that's where our divine masculine comes in. Yes, our divine masculine is the courage, is the strength, is the willpower, is the action, is the leader, is structured, is the linear thinker, is the energy that does not care about what another person says. This is the divine masculine that all of us have to integrate with our divine feminine that is flowing, that is receptive, that is expressive. So when we put all of that together, you can take an action. As a matter of fact, you take decisive actions. There's not a care in the world because you have integrated both of them. So when you integrate both of them, as I said, by being flowing, by being receptive, by displaying leader qualities, by not caring about anything a person says, by you having that strong will. Yeah, that's your solar plexus. It's connected to the sun. See, there's no mistakes in life. Connected to the sun, that's our power. That's our vitality. Are you kidding me? Everything is divinely orchestrated. So when you have the courage, beautiful ones, when you conjure up the strength, the resilience, when you are decisive, when you are easygoing, you're not hesitant. All what I am saying is both the divine feminine and the divine masculine. They come together like this to make you whole. This is what makes us whole. We have to be whole. All right, beautiful ones? And then you will be dancing in your own rhythm. You will be vibrating a signature note of harmony. Yes, people will feel you from miles away. Yeah, when we are synchronized with the dance of life, you have just elevated. You have just found yourself. And that is worth celebrating. Yes, dear ones. When you find yourself, that divine feminine and divine masculine that does not take any bull crap. No, the divine masculine does not hesitate, is not afraid, has the courage, has the confidence, has the strength, the resilience, the perseverance, the integrity. Okay, this is all divine masculine. When you exhibit those qualities, you have just leveled up. You have just elevated. You are now, as I said, in your own rhythm. People can feel you. People can see you. And when more people are able to dance through life in their own rhythm, having synchronicity, this is what changes the world. And that is what is happening right now, dear ones. So, for the divine feminine, if you want to cultivate your divine feminine, you can jot these activities down. And of course, there's many more. But the divine feminine is graceful. It is gentle. It is soft. It is loving. It is compassionate. So, how do we cultivate it? You can cultivate it by meditating. You can cultivate it by getting a massage. Okay? You're allowing yourself to be open to receive that type of therapy. Okay? You can receive or cultivate your divine feminine dancing, any type of dancing with a purpose, singing, okay? Any creative drawing, expressive work, speaking of your truth. This is all divine feminine. I said meditating, right? I think I did. Meditating. Yoga. Because you are, now yoga is really a combination of your divine feminine and masculine, because you are taking these actions while being subtle and easy, and it's bringing both of them together, because this is what we want, is to bring both of them together as one. Yeah. So yoga, Tai Chi, Qigong, what else? I said singing. Taking a bath with essential oils and candles. The essential oils is aromatherapy. It helps to soothe your nervous system. It helps to connect with your divine feminine. It helps for you to be creative. It helps for you to be expressive. Yeah, these are necessary. And when we do not do these things, what happens? We get blocks. We get energy blocks within our sacral chakra, within our solar plexus, within our root, within our heart. It just depends what activity you are doing. All of them can be blocked because the energy cannot flow. That's what the divine feminine is all about, is flowing. Our energy has to flow through the body. And if it doesn't flow through the body, that's where we get our energy blocks. Understand? So when you do these activities, it helps to move the energy in those chakras, and it will not be blocked. And if you engage in these activities daily, you are not going to have any issues with your energy because you're moving your energy. You're expressing. This is self-care. This is self-love. This is what we have to do to keep our divine masculine and divine feminine harmonized, balanced, centered. Okay? This is the things we have to do. So when we do that, when we do more of these self-care practices, this is what helps us to take action. This is our masculine. This is our divine masculine, being able to take action, not being afraid, okay? Being able to speak up, being able to think expansively, okay? Having the willpower, having the strength. Yeah, this is our divine masculine, having the courage and not caring about what anybody says. Yeah, we do not care about what anybody says. No, we do not, because it's not going to help you to care. Okay, so that's the divine masculine. So our divine masculine helps us to have the strength, have the perseverance, have the integrity, have the honor to bring all of our actions into harmony. But we have to, as I said, we have to nurture ourselves. We have to do the things to keep our energy flowing. Okay? So sing more if you like to sing. Dance more. Dancing is extremely beneficial. Oh my gosh, moving the body is one of the greatest things that anyone can do. As a matter of fact, moving the body is a high priestess energy. Moving, not being afraid. Yeah, not being afraid. Because when you move your body, you are expressing yourself. And that is what we are meant to be doing, is expressing, not depressing, not suppressing, not being regressed. No, we are supposed to be expressing. Okay? Not the others. Those are misalignments. And we're not about misaligning anything today. We're about aligning with our heart, with our mind, with our emotions, with our body, bringing all of it into harmony so we can be one cohesive energy of power, of love, of compassion, of joy, of kindness, of benevolence. All right, beautiful ones. So we are learning in this video. And I'm going to put we are learning in this video to synchronize. We are synchronizing the dance of life. Learning your own rhythm. There's no need to rush, okay? There's no need to be afraid. There's no need to be shy. If you find yourself being shy, if you find yourself being fearful, take your notebook and a pen, jot down that you feel these expressions, and then journal about it. Why am I feeling fearful? Okay? Why am I feeling afraid? Yeah. This is how we heal. We have to make the space to acknowledge what is happening in your life. This is how we tune in with ourselves. For some people, you may have to seek further help, but this is a start. So start today, dear ones. Start to journal. Start to make the space to connect with your divine feminine. Take a long bubble bath with essential oils and a candle. Be safe though. Relax your mind, your body, your emotions, so your spirit will be free. It will be free from all of the chatter, that background noise that we all hear. Yeah. You will be free from that. You will be liberating yourself. We all have to start somewhere. So take that bubble bath. Soak your feet. That's another one. This is self-care, self-love. And it is time that all of us add self-care and self-love to your everyday routines. Because when you do so, you will begin to actually see your beautiful self. Yes, you will. Ah, I can feel it already. You will make a beautiful transition in your life. And then life will show up for you in the most extraordinary ways because you're making that connection. All right, beautiful ones. So we have learned in this live stream the synchronizing dance of life that is integrating our divine feminine and divine masculine as one, because that is what we are. We can't be too forceful or rigid. We can't be too gentle or soft. We have to balance it. This is why we are here, so we can balance, so we can create the worlds that are beautiful for us and for future generations. Yes, this is what it's about. So we are in this new cycle. And if you are watching this live stream, which it is the replay now, that means you have connected with your soul. Yes. And your soul wants you to integrate. Your soul wants you to take the first step by cultivating your divine feminine now. We have to be gentle with ourselves. We have to practice self-love practices by slowing down, by breathing our life force, filling our lungs up with oxygen, oxygenating our whole body so the energy can flow freely from our crown to our third eye, to our throat so we can express, to our heart, the bridge that unites our spiritual chakras and our earth chakras. Yeah, our heart is the bridge that helps us to cross over to parts of ourselves that we have never seen before. That's the heart. So our solar plexus, our sacral, and our root as well, these are the earth chakras, they will be open. And as you continue to do that, your root chakra will begin to grow from that seed of self care, self love, because you are now dancing in a rhythm that is synchronized for you. All right, beautiful ones. I feel so much love for you. I see so much love for you in your present and future realities. Make the space today. Feel your essence and be an empowered sovereign. Much light, much love to you throughout infinity. All right, beautiful ones. Take care, and I'll see you in the next live stream. I'm having one on Friday, New Earth Magic, anchoring in our soul's presence. So stay connected. Yeah, stay connected because every soul on a planet is awakening. We are literally changing the world. So this is a time that is just, it is a time that humanity is elevating at a higher frequency, seeing its own magic. So, dear ones, I am going to add a little more. This will be part 2 of synchronizing the dance of life. So, I just want to wrap it up by saying that we have to honor. We have to honor our divine feminine. And I gave examples of what to do by taking a bath with essential oils. You can get a massage. You can do some yoga. You can also read. You can write. You can journal. You can go walk out in nature by yourself, because this is cultivating your inner power. That is the non-physical part of all of us that makes us us. It is our inner power. Yes, we are being told to cultivate our divine feminine. Every man, woman, and child. That means you are able to express yourself. You do not back down when opposition comes toward you. You stand your ground. You speak your truth. This is the divine feminine. And who helps you to speak your truth? Your divine masculine. This is the oneness that I'm speaking. This is what makes us whole. Taking action, logical thinking, having the strength, the courage, the will. These are all powerful parts of ourselves. This is the divine masculine now that resides within our solar plexus, which is connected to our sun, our vitality, our life force. Yes, We are being told this because it is time for humanity to know such things. We need to know our connection to nature. We need to know our connection to the sun, the moon, and the stars, and the planets. And yes, I will be having a live stream about the planets, about the characteristics, because this is what makes us as a whole who we are. Yet, individually, we are all unique expressions of the Creator. How beautiful, huh? How beautiful to know that. So, dear ones, rise up. Cultivate your divine feminine by expressing yourself, by being true to yourself, by displaying and implementing self-care, self-love practices that will enrich your spirit. This is what keeps the energy that flows within our body, our energetic body. It keeps it flowing. There will not be any blocks. And if there are any blocks, you will be able to remove them. Because what do I always say? You are powerful beyond measure. You have the universal power because you are the universe, able to do all things, residing in all times and spaces. This is our power. So cultivate your divine feminine and your divine masculine. This is integrating your two aspects, your sun and moon, because your sun and moon helps you to shine like the bright star that you are. All right, beautiful ones, I'm going to end this video because yesterday I had some interruptions, and that's okay. We just keep it moving. As long as you are able to receive this wisdom to help you cultivate your life, to elevate your mind, and to keep your heart open as we all are rising. All right, beautiful ones, my infinite love to you. Take care. Take care.